Good day, soul friends. Michelle here with Rising Sun Oracle. I am back with another video for you showcasing, this time around, the soul contract connections current lifetime private reading that I do offer. So as I touched on last week, I am often approached and asked, do I offer private readings? And the answer is yes. However, my readings are structured, and that is to be able to ask common questions that viewers have, and to also pick in advance the right decks to channel the messages for you. So this one is looking at the soul contract connections. It's for current lifetimes. It is meant for those who are generally, so to speak, in separation, but not necessarily in separation. It applies to either or, but often is the case. I tend to have clients who come forward who are in separation from their counterparts, so they have unanswered questions that they wish to explore. This applies to both. It is an opportunity for you to explore why you came together in this lifetime. It's also to mirror to one another why your contract was created this time around. It includes 18 cards. The reading is available through my Etsy shop for purchase. Okay, so let's explore your current soul contract. So what we do is, because this reading isn't as long, I will shuffle live on camera for you. We will pull one card for each of you, your counterpart, and for yourself. So what we're going to ask, the first question is, what is the current energy around this soul contract? And this will tap into your person's energy and then into yours. So what is the current energy around this soul contract for your person? We have embrace. Your person is aware that and has embraced this connection with you. They find that this connection brings them into alignment. They've come into this connection with you with the promise to come into alignment. Mind, body, and soul. 3 represents Trinity. It represents mind, body, and soul. They have come together with you to plant roots and embrace coming into alignment, spiritual alignment. I'm also getting that your person came together for a purpose to gain courage through your connection. What is, and that's where they are at present time as well. This is what they've come together with you in this contract. It's the current energy right now. This is what they have been learning, is to come into alignment, to come into spiritual awareness, to gain courage. Your current energy, sacral chakra. You came into this connection for the purpose, and your current energy is that of passion. This is really tapping into your emotions. These are your sexual desires. This is the second chakra. It speaks to balance and duality in what you mirror back to one another in this connection. So that's the current energy. We are going to look at what was the love portion of this agreement. What did you come together to achieve in this lifetime as it relates to love? So from your person's perspective, what was it about this contract with you? This deck is really difficult to shuffle. That they were meant to learn about love with you. Embrace. You can't plan that. Through each other, you find the missing pieces. You're their other half. You are definitely their other half. They are aware that this contract is in this lifetime for them to embrace love, unconditional love, to embrace what you mirror to one another, the good, the bad, the ugly, whatever it may be. They embrace every piece of this journey with you and with you. They don't feel that anything is missing, that you are here to complete them in this lifetime. This is what your contract is about. This is what they are learning in terms of love, is unconditional love. To know that they are whole within. And through this connection with you, there is nothing missing, regardless if you are together in the physical or not. What was the love portion that you were meant to receive in this connection? I will read it to you. Look deep within your heart and you will feel my love. My love for you is deep as the ocean. So again, this is a message for me that regardless, again, if you are in separation or not, you are never apart. You were meant to come together in this lifetime to share a bond, to learn through each other, to love with one another. Look deep within your heart and you will feel my love. My love for you is as deep as the ocean. These are deeply rooted emotions in love. This person was brought forward on your path. You guys entered into this agreement to show each other love, unconditional love, and to experience and grow through unconditional love, whether you remain in union or in separation. The next question that we ask is, what did you trigger for your soul partner's journey in this lifetime? What did you trigger for your soul partner's journey in this lifetime? Patience. I accept that everything happens in divine order. Through you, they are learning patience. This is something that they struggle with. This is something they're not comfortable with. It feels like your counterpart is of the frame of mind and of the behavior of rushing through things. Rushing on projects, rushing through life, rushing through decisions, not taking time to pause, reflect, and have patience to make decisions or to allow the universe to unfold as it should, for opportunities to unfold naturally, organically, and without forced pressure. Your person is learning patience through you. You practice patience towards them. They are learning that from you. You've triggered this for them to learn in this lifetime. What did they trigger for you, for your soul's journey this time around? Honesty. I can't always expect the truth from others, but I can expect the truth from myself. Honesty plays a big role in your connections, not just with your counterpart, but with a lot of people in your life. This may be a situation where your counterpart has led you astray, hasn't been honest with you, has withheld from you. Honesty is very key for you. It's a triggering factor for you. And they've come to show you the importance and the value of honesty. Honesty about your feelings, honesty from them. This has been a trigger point for you in that there has been some wounding around honesty and trust. Intuitively, you know that your counterpart has been dishonest with you about something in particular, and that therefore is triggering you to establish a safe boundary around honesty and the expectation that it be within your connection. Although you may not be in a position to expect it from others, and it is not given the way that you give it, you're here to learn through your counterpart that although you can't expect it, it is of importance to you, and to speak your truth around the expectation or the desire that you have to have open, honest communication and honesty between the two of you. It was meant for you to trigger the action to speak with honesty and integrity, but to also learn that because you give, it doesn't mean you'll be on the receiving end of it. And that's a trigger point for you. Next, we will pull 2 cards as to what shadow work do you trigger for your partner in this lifetime. And then what do they trigger for you? So 2 cards around the shadow work. Shadow work is in reference to those feelings and situations that trigger us really deeply, deep wounding, deep dark rooted issues that don't necessarily come to the forefront very easily. They tend to be emotions that we run from or bury, or that we have difficulty overcoming. So we're looking at your counterpart. What shadow work do you trigger for them in this lifetime? Abusive, solar plexus energy. We already addressed that this person was in the space of solar plexus energy and gaining courage. And warning. What shadow work? Your counterpart tends to have the personality where they don't pick up on the warning signals and signs quickly enough. They struggle with seeing further down the road and or possibly ignoring warning signs when they come up. Your person tends to hide things as well that can cause concern for you. So this is a shadow energy. I also get in this card where your person hides things from you, and that's been something that you both entered into this contract for them to overcome. The need not to hide, not to withhold. That when there are warning signs or things that come forward that need to be addressed in a timely manner, that they be dealt with in a timely manner. I feel this individual hides from that. They bury it deep within. They don't respond well to warning signals. They also don't respond well to someone who places pressure on them. Abusive. This person is harsh with their words and tends to speak their emotions in the heat of the moment, and that can be very toxic for you, but also abusive towards you. I also have the impression that this individual that I'm channeling has had issues in their childhood where they have been on the receiving end of abuse from a male figure, i.e. father, grandfather, uncle. A father figure to them that has been abusive to them. They need to overcome the courage to not only heal this, but address the language that they use when they are in a situation where they feel this pressure, where the warning signals come on. When the pressure comes on, they need to be in a place where they can express through healthy communication what is bothering them, what upsets them, why they're in a state of anger. What shadow work did they trigger for you in this lifetime? We have numb. Not again surprised to see the sacral energy coming forward for you again, just as it did in the same position for your counterpart. And emptiness. These are mirroring images. So, for you, this is avoiding feelings. This is turning away from the really painful stuff that hurts you deeply. Rather than addressing it, rather than fully embracing the hardship, the difficulties, the abuse, the toxicity, you tend to turn it off and turn a blind eye to it so that you don't have to feel. This is on your path in order for you to clear ancestral buildup in your system, DNA wise, that has been there for generations. I will go so far as to say that this connection has shared a previous lifetime before, and you're not only healing this in this lifetime, but from a previous lifetime. But this is coming to an end. When I see 18 broken down, it's number 9. 9 is an ending of a cycle. In this lifetime, you're completing this emotion and this difficult work, because you're tired of feeling the emptiness, the void, the skeleton, the shell. You want to tap into the positive energy of the sacral chakra, where you are alive, where you're full of passion, where you're able to freely express your sexual desires. This woman also has difficulty communicating her emptiness, expressing her feelings. She's turned that off. She's numb to it because it's been so difficult. This has been very triggering work for you to do in this lifetime, because it is also connected to a previous lifetime with your counterpart. Next, we look at what are you triggering them to release in this lifetime, and what are they triggering you to release in this lifetime. If you, for the counterpart, the female, I'm reading on the right side here. This counterpart is female. This is male. These are the energies that are coming forward. So for the viewer, if you are experiencing tightness in your jaw, clenching, headaches, this is a trigger for you that you are having difficulty speaking your truth, releasing something, communication. That is for your counterpart, and this one will be for you. What are you triggering them to release in this lifetime, and what are they triggering you to release in this lifetime? For your counterpart, surrender to joy. A key to positive change in your life is to let joy in and savor it. Indulge in random acts of smiling. During both the hard and easy times, keep surrendering to more joy. Your person has withheld joy. All of this solar plexus energy on their part, you have 3 cards here that represent solar plexus energy. They don't have the courage to really step into that childlike wonder of joy. They withhold it. They're very much in control over feeling joyful, almost into the negative, where they've withheld it. They want to move out of that space, and I feel too on their end they've held on to this through a previous lifetime as well, where I all of a sudden just got the impression that your person could have been a soldier in a previous lifetime. If that connects with you, if that resonates for you, this message is definitely for you. But there is a portion of, in this card, where an energy of a male who has served in a previous lifetime in the war is coming forward. And they're looking to let go of being serious, of being in a hard time. They really need to experience joy. So again, what are you triggering them to release in this lifetime? All those things that hold them back from joy. Just to experience it, to be in a place where they can open up freely to accept joy. The little things in life, like smiles. What are they triggering you to release in this lifetime? To surrender to what is. Flow with what is instead of fighting it. When you can't change a situation, compassionately accept it exactly as it is, and it'll bring you peace. You haven't been settled in this lifetime around this connection. On your part, you're mirroring the control issue of wanting to control the outcome of this connection, to be in control of your emotions, control of your heart. It's causing great resistance for you. And the suggestion here is this counterpart of yours came forward in this lifetime to help you release the need to control and to be in control of your emotions to the point where you turn everything off so that you don't feel the emotions. You struggle with peace. You need to get out of this energy in order to feel free, to just let it flow naturally. Next, we're going to look at what you are triggering each other to heal in this lifetime. What are you triggering them to heal, and what are they triggering you to heal? I am picking up in my solar plexus energy. It is starting to turn. I'm starting to feel some cramping. It is related to this individual, this male. So if you are picking up, the viewer, if you are picking up on your counterpart, the feelings of stomach cramps or nauseous feelings and tightness in your stomach, you're picking up on their energy. You may even feel it as you watch this video. I love how that happens. I just love how that happens. This is what I love. As I'm talking about the emotions of stomach cramping and in their tummy space, you trigger for your partner to, what you're triggering them to heal in this lifetime is body care. This individual struggles with not only the physical aspect of not taking care of themselves well enough. They could be in a state where they've neglected their health or have certain health issues that flare up from time to time. But I'm also getting the mental headspace around how they care for their mind and their emotions. This person has struggled in this area here with their words, with past trauma, with not knowing what the warning signs are, with holding joy. It's all about their body, their mind, body, and soul. You've come along to show them what it is to feel joy, to be in a place where they can open up their heart space and express and feel love, to give it and receive it. You've been the one to come along in this lifetime to show them the importance of body care, both in the physical and the mental and the heart space. Okay? What did they come on your path? What are they triggering for you to heal in this lifetime? Healing. This is heart space. This is all heart space. This has been a very difficult challenge for you this time around because it hurts you to be in separation. Right now I'm channeling an individual who is experiencing great pain in their heart around the disconnect of their partnership here, this counterpart. They've brought you to your knees. You need to embrace the healing that is occurring and trust that it is for your highest and greatest good, that it is on your path at present time. As hurtful as it is, as hard as it is to go through healing the heart space, you both agreed to come forward to experience this so that you could not only clear what's happening in the present life, but past life with them. I am also getting a message for an individual who is watching that is also embracing the opportunity to study energetic healing, be that be Reiki or I also hear massage therapy. So if that speaks to someone who is watching, this person was on your path for you to lead into healing others. Next question that we ask is, because I'm strongly getting the impression that we are dealing with a counterpart connection that is in separation. We are going to ask during separation, what does Spirit have to say about the soul contract in this lifetime? So we're tapping into your person's higher self and your higher self. What does Spirit have to say to both of you about the separation? Okay, I gotta pause then. We'll just look at your counterpart for right now. Okay. It says, what do you get out of continually thinking about them? In this case, it says him, but we're going to refer to them. Why would you want to hurt yourself like that? What do you get out of continually thinking about them? Why would you want to hurt yourself like that? So for certain, you're in separation. Your person does think about you. It does not bring them always joy when they think about you because they're hurting. They think about what you've brought to their life and how you showed them how to feel joy, how to embrace life, how to be in alignment, how to feel love, how to let go of toxic, abusive past wounds, and then the verbal stuff that they've expressed to you. They're having a hard time with warning signs. So all of these lessons that you've come into their life to drum up for them, they're thinking about it. And when they do, it does bring them pain because it hasn't always been positive. So Source is asking them, why are you still focused on the negative stuff that happened between the two of you? Why not embrace the connection for what it was in this lifetime, accept the things that it has taught you, and look at the bright side. These were lessons and opportunities for you to grow. Stop thinking about the bad and embrace it so that you can see the good in what you actually experienced as well. If you continue to focus on the hurt, the pain, the disconnect, you're going to remain in this energy. So Source is telling your individual, yes, acknowledge the difficult challenges that you had, acknowledge that you're in separation, acknowledge the hurt, but release it. Allow it to move on so that you can move into not only a healthier space within you, but into a healthier space that creates better energy to open yourself up to new opportunities, whether it be with you, the viewer, or with someone that they decide to connect with further down the road. Now we're going to look at you. During separation, what does Spirit have to say to you about the soul contract? The sooner you believe you can do this, you will. Embrace this really, really hard stuff here that you've had. Being blocked in this energy, fighting with honesty, not feeling like you can flow with it, and definitely the heart space. You two are mirroring to one another the difficulty. You're thinking about the difficulties that you've had in your connection and allowing that to hold you back. The longer you allow that to hold you back, the further you're being withheld from peace, from joy, from new opportunities. This really concerns me in your space where you've just gone so numb to all of it just to turn it off as an escapism. The sooner you face this, the sooner it'll be over. There's great difficulty on your part to overcome the challenges. And you've also convinced yourself that you can't overcome it. When you can, you will. And the last question that we ask here is your current soul contract a continuation of a previous past life, or is it a connection together. What is it from their part? Do they believe it's a current contract, that the current contract is a continuation? And do you feel it's a continuation? I've already gone out here and said I've channeled a counterpart connection that has shared past lives together. But we'll see what the cards have to say. From your counterparts, trust, yep. Trust that it is. It has been a previous life connection. I trust that it is. I trust that we've come back together to not only continue to explore what we've attempted to explore in the past and had unfinished business, but I trust we're here to complete unfinished business. And you feel it's not been. And that's okay. Maybe you haven't had the information to show you that. So on your part, you feel it's not a previous connection. Okay? So this has been the Soul Contract Connections current lifetime reading. It is available for purchase through my Etsy shop if you're interested. And I thank you for joining me today. Take care. Have a great one.